Well, here we are, day 9, hanging tough as a team, right? I'm excited to share with you day 9 of the 21-day challenge with live pro whole body vibration platforms. Here's the thing, if you don't have a platform, continue to join us anyways. If you decide to get a platform in the future, you'll have 21 days of different programs that you can combine, mix and match together to make it for the maximal experience and for whatever goals that you're trying to achieve. So today, it is all about arms. So I'm starting with 5-pound dumbbells. You can use whatever weight is most comfortable for you. If you want to start with 3s, if you want to start with 5s. Some of you gentlemen or stronger ladies might want to go all the way up to an 8 or a 10. Either way, make sure that we are keeping really good control of our movements, that we are not having any pain with our motions, and that we are staying focused with making sure we get the full range of motion and we're not compensating. So if you feel your shoulders shrugging up to your ears, or if you feel like your neck is on fire, or that you can't pull your shoulders down out of your earlobes, we might want to go with less weight, because it's not about how much you lift, it is the quality of your movement that is going to help your body to get stronger. It's going to help you to stabilize, and it's going to keep you from breaking down with pain. So I'm using the Rumble X Max today. I'm going to choose a preset program. Actually, haven't even thought about which program I'm going to choose. I really like to use all 3 motors. So let's choose today. I'm going to go with, if we're using all 3 motors, it's got 16 preset programs. I'm going to go with a P14. It is not the lowest intensity, but it's pretty low in that the speed will go back and forth from high to low. And so with that, it gives me the opportunity to fatigue without working too hard, so I can stay focused on my upper body movements. If you have another platform, you're going to choose any preset program that you feel good with. If you feel like going with more of a challenge with your lower body, since we're doing this from a seated position to start, then you can choose a higher preset program to work your legs. If you have really good balance and you feel comfortable with doing these exercises from a standing position, then choose whatever's most comfortable for you. But there's no right or wrong as to which program you choose, as long as you're comfortable moving forward. So before I turn on my device, I want to go through proper lifting technique. So we're going to hold the weights in our palms in our hand, and each one we're going to do one side at a time. So we're going to curl, coming back down, and then we can alternate. Curl, come back down. If you want to do, like, say 10 in a row, we can go 10, 9, 8, 7. And if you notice that I'm stopping with my leg, if you want to go over to the side and get the full range off to the side, start to finish, feel free to do that. We want to make sure that you're comfortable with whatever you feel comfortable doing, and that you're getting the burn that you're hoping for. If you're wanting to switch this up with the biceps, we're going to go holding more like hammers, and from here we can actually go down to the side and bring the weight up to our chest, our shoulder, as if we're holding a hammer or holding a bottle of water. So just side to side, or if you want to start right here on your leg, you can think about just throwing it over your shoulder as you control the weight coming back down. The last one, in order to create variation with the biceps, is going palm down, and palm down, giving me a little wave, coming back down, pulling up as if you're getting ready to wave to me, and coming back down. That's going to be the most challenging, but it gets the biceps muscle that's really deep in there, that creates that definition that a lot of individuals like. If you don't care, you can just mix it up. So we can go curling underneath, we can go curling up and down, or curling straight forward like a wave. Most important thing though, if we're in a seated or standing position with this one, I really like to make sure that we are controlled. So if you want to try one side at a time versus doing 2 sides at the same time, whatever works for you works for me. So the next movement that we're going to be working on is thinking about flying away like wings. So we bring the weights together and we're raising with our arms equally on both sides. And on this one, I actually like to do this one together. And so again, just think about flying away with your hands equally with the elbows. So what you don't want to do, unless you are trained and comfortable with doing this, is you don't want to keep your hands further away from your body and try and really fling the arms up. We don't want that because it's going to really light you up here in the neck, and we don't want your neck to be irritated for this. So just bringing those elbows up as we fly away. And then last but not least is arms are out straight in front of us. We just raise one arm up at a time. Again, I don't like to do two at the same time for this one because we load the spine improperly and it causes some back issues if you're not careful. But we're just raising those weights straight out in front of us. And if you choose to go from a standing position, again, we can curl. I like to curl alternating. We can curl up with the water. We can curl facing to as if you're waving. We can fly away. And then we can go arms are straight, but only one at a time either way so that you're not overworking, okay? So I'm gonna turn on my device and let's get started. All right, so right here, we're gonna go palms up and we can go curling, alternating. If you feel comfortable standing and curling both at the same time, feel free to do that. I want you to think about smoothing out that towel underneath of your feet that doesn't really exist there. We're just pretending, because as you grip your feet into the platform, you're gonna feel that energy coming up all the way through your thighs, into your tummy and into your chest, activating your core, which gives you more power overall, okay? So we're gonna switch it up and we can go holding your weight as if it's a water bottle, throwing the bottle over your shoulder, okay? Throwing the bottle over your shoulder. And we can go to the side if you want full motion. All right. It's really hard to do that one without losing balance. So if you want to do that one with force, make sure that you're alternating. And then we can go fist forward, like you're waving at me. Coming back to our thighs. And again, if you stay seated, you can stay seated. If you want to stand, you can stand. If you want to get into a squat, stand and lift, you can do that. So many different things we can do here. All right, so let's bring that weight together. From here, we're going to raise those arms like we're flying away with wings. Not full on wings, because then we tend to shrug and we don't want you to hurt your neck today. So we're just raising up with those elbows like we're flying away. Now, make this a notch harder. We fly and slowly come back down to reload. Fly high, slowly coming back down. And if you think about smoothing out that towel, at the same time with your legs, fly away, slowly coming back down. Make this a notch harder and you can add heavier weights. So you can go 6 pounds, 8 pounds, 10 pounds. If I were doing 10s with these, I would be lit on fire. Okay, so there's that. If you choose to go into more of a bent over position, again, you can fly away that way and squeeze the shoulder blades as you're coming up, and you're getting more of a reverse fly. From here, we're gonna take one arm straight out in front of us so that we're doing upright front raises. Okay, and if you wanna go upright, straight arm, with your dumbbells holding like water bottles, you can do that. Or we can add some rotation. So rotate up, coming back down. Make this a notch harder. We're gonna go up, slowly rotating back down to neutral, coming up, slowly coming back down. So we can make this as easy or as hard as we want to. And as long as you're feeling comfortable and you're getting the burn and you're getting the results that you want, you can hear my heart rate is way up there, so it's definitely working. And we're only 4 minutes in, so pick and choose your weights wisely. And if you have any pain with any of the exercises I've just shown you, make sure and modify it as you need to, because we don't want to make you feel worse. The whole point of Life Pro is to teach you new recovery techniques, new tools, and how to give you the best version of you that you can be while in the convenience of your home. Have yourself a great day. Can't wait to see you tomorrow for your next little exercise tip. Enjoy.